Good afternoon. Let me first of all welcome you to this live and virtual event, and thank first our incredible economic development partners. I'm Anna Buckaloo, President and CEO of the Montgomery Area Chamber of Commerce. With us today are our Mayor, Stephen Reed, the City of Montgomery, the Honorable Elton Dean, Chairman of the Montgomery County Commission, the Montgomery Industrial Development Board, Buddy Hardwick is here, and Alabama Power Company, represented by Southern Division Vice President Leslie Sanders. And so many of you that are with us virtually today, I want to thank you all so much for your participation. I also want to thank the media for being here, both live and virtually, and joining us this afternoon. The Chamber launched Tech MGM with these very partners that are in this room today, along with the visionary stewards of our tech community, as a targeted strategy for economic development, growth, and diversification, leveraging our powerful academic, Department of Defense, and military assets that we have in the river region. Today, we announce not only one company and a singular impact, but we announce a new engine for economic growth, one that will attract talented entrepreneurs and investment, build a landscape right for small and minority-owned businesses, and further establish Montgomery as a prominent hub for innovation and talent. With that, I'll now turn it over to Cherie Stokes, the Executive Director of Tech MGM.
Thank you, Anna, and good afternoon. Our goals within Tech MGM has been able to leverage the valued assets that we've had within our community. We're looking at how we use technology to grow and influence education, workforce development, community, but then also economic development across the Montgomery region. We've worked very closely with leading accelerator programs, our mission key stakeholders, industry, city, and county to form this partnership and this new endeavor. Now more than ever, there's a greater reliance on virtual infrastructure, digital services, as well as mobile application development. These come across several sectors, both commercial as well as government. This fall, we will launch the Montgomery Tech Lab. This is a program that will grow startup entrepreneurs specializing in digital services and mobile application development. You may ask, what exactly is a tech accelerator? Well, it's a program that will help early stage tech companies, a program that's created by existing entrepreneurs that are experienced, that will help them not only hone in on their business model, target their product and audience, but most importantly, connect them with investors. We're very fortunate to have the current executive director and CEO of CoLab, a very successful tech accelerator program based out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Mr. Marcus Shaw will lead the effort here for the Montgomery Tech Lab. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Shaw.
Cherie, thank you so much, and hello, Montgomery. I'm incredibly excited about this announcement to ignite a stronger innovation culture in the Montgomery region. I would love to thank Mayor Stephen Reed and the City of Montgomery, the Montgomery County Commission, and the Montgomery Chamber for their vision for economic growth and their commitment to this initiative. As the CEO of the Company Lab in Chattanooga, I've witnessed firsthand the impact of a strong innovation culture and robust startup ecosystem. In Chattanooga, through public-private partnerships such as the one announced today in Montgomery, we've been able to bring community leaders, universities, a pipeline of small businesses and startups, as well as investors and legacy corporations, all together, galvanizing them around a greater vision of economic growth. As the Montgomery Tech Lab, we will advance innovation and entrepreneurship in the Montgomery region through education, acceleration, and incubation. Our goal is not to be the next Silicon Valley, but our goal is to harness our regional and local strengths and leverage our relationships to make the best and most innovative Montgomery that we can. I'd like to thank partners like Alabama Power, the United States Air Force, and Montgomery's own Industrial Development Board for their commitment to the future of Montgomery in this effort. Again, I'm incredibly excited about this opportunity and look forward to helping build a stronger Montgomery.
Scenes for many weeks, months, and years to build this capacity. The community building and the buy-in has been built for the better part of 5 years. Boyd Stevens, Sharice Stokes, Rasheem McKinney, and so many others, your efforts here in Montgomery have brought us to this point. Marcus Shaw has been a pioneer for this work in Chattanooga, and we are thrilled that he is partnering with us to bring best practices to our city. All of you believed in what our city could be. All of you believed in the new Montgomery, creating the new narrative, not just built on our past, but focus on our future. This is part of that. This is something that will allow us to bring all of the assets that we have in this community, all of the talent, all the resources, and harness it to really make sure we're part of the knowledge-based economy. And let me say this, Du Bois Stevens, despite his affinity for turning to the old biblical teaching that no one is a prophet in their own land, we bought into that. We bought into that out of many conversations, out of many discussions that he's had. There's been a lot of prodding from our tech community, from our startup community, but we're here not just because of them, but also through our partners in Montgomery County, with our Industrial Development Board, with our corporate partners, Alabama Power, and so many others. We are here because as a team, we are all been working together. And so I want to thank the Chamber. I want to thank the Industrial Development Board. I want to thank Business Enterprise Systems, again, Alabama Power, the Air Force, and our local IT companies for your willingness to see the full potential in this community and our people. Montgomery and Central Alabama has been uniquely positioned for the opportunity to grow this tech ecosystem. By investing in our own community's unique assets and embracing our identity and our differences, we can cultivate an environment conducive to high-tech innovation. The multiplier effect in this is immeasurable right now because we aren't just talking about tech jobs. We're talking about the indirect impact of those tech jobs that will be afforded right here in this community. An environment ready for innovators and entrepreneurs, both of those already living here, and for young entrepreneurs at our universities, ASU, Tuskegee, Auburn University, Montgomery, Auburn University, Faulkner, Huntington College, Trenton, so many of our top students in our high schools, all across the board, we are now primed to capitalize on that energy and the innovation that's right here and has always been here in this community. We want Montgomery to be a place that does not just honor civil rights history, but rather is a city that continues the legacy by expanding access to opportunity for emerging minority businesses, especially Black tech-owned businesses. Today's announcement will accelerate the process of tapping into the assets of our community, the Air Force, local tech leaders, technologically based companies all across this nation and this world. We want to expand the opportunity to new leaders whose ventures should lead to exponential economic growth, being more than just a government town or more than just a service and manufacturing based economy. We want to make sure, again, we're full partners in the knowledge-based economy. By supporting these new ventures, we're supporting new industry. We're supporting new jobs and new potential. We're supporting a new Montgomery where it doesn't matter your background or your standing, doesn't matter how many employees you have, what your stock price is or your market cap. Only thing that matters is, do you have the energy and the innovation to put your ideas into the atmosphere for us to seize and help grow? We thank everyone for coming together for this, and this is truly a chapter in Montgomery's economic history that I think we will not forget. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. I'd now like to ask the Honorable Elton Dean, Chairman of our Montgomery County Commission and a tremendous economic development advocate, to step to the podium, please.
Thank you, Anna. And I am Elton Dean, Chairman of the Montgomery County Commission. This accelerator program is just what I would say what the doctor ordered. You know, Montgomery has come a long way. We continue to strive to be the best there is, not just in the state of Alabama, but in the Southeast and of these United States of America. I have been involved in soliciting jobs in this Montgomery area, the city and the county, for 20-some years. And I can't think of a better way now that Sharif Stokes and Boyd Stevens and them have given us another tool. Ellen, where's Ellen McNair? They've given us another tool to attract companies, keep the young people here in Montgomery, Alabama. Some years ago, the county invested in torchbearers and emerged, which is a young program for young people. Now I can see the handwriting on the wall. We didn't know how it would turn out back in the day, but today, you know, we see the paradigm change. I often say that the seeds have been planted in Montgomery, but they've never been harvested. So today, Sharif, I want to applaud you and the chamber and all your teammates for helping Montgomery start to harvest all the seeds that have been planted over the years. Chamber of Commerce, Anna, with your leadership, our partners, Buddy Harwick, Industrial Development Board, Lester Sanders. I was telling her the other day, I wish I could clone her because she's a part of every great thing that has been happening in Montgomery and the F-35 and other things, other initiatives she's been involved in. Today, again, the paradigm of Montgomery has changed. You would ride in Montgomery, come in Montgomery years ago, you see the cotton fields. You see other things growing like corn and stuff. But now when you ride in Montgomery, you can hardly find a cotton field. But you can see these jets flying. You can see the tall buildings. Dr. Barner building buildings in Montgomery, Alabama. So Sharif, again, I am so grateful to you and your team, and whatever you need from the county commission, we want to make sure that you get it. So, and I want to thank everybody that's here today. And remember, we can always partner and work together. You know, I applaud the mayor of Montgomery. You know, to me, it was kind of like when he was standing up here, going over his campaign speech again, because those are the things that he believed in, because he's got that young, innovative mind. And I feel great that we have that kind of mayor and the initiatives that he's put forth for the city of Montgomery. And the county is right along with him. Thank you.
And thank you, Commissioner Dean, Chairman Dean. He's so right about that spirit of leadership and partnership in Montgomery. And Alabama Power Company, Leslie Sanders, has been such a tremendous advocate on so many projects in Montgomery and the River region. We thank the Power Company, one of our greatest supporters and partners. Leslie, do you have a moment to say just a few words, please?
As someone who works for a company that has an office located on Dexter Avenue in downtown Montgomery, Alabama Power Company is very proud to work with the City of Montgomery, the Montgomery County Commission, Tech MGM, and many others to tap into this collaboration and also be recognized nationally as a smart city. We want to look to future businesses that may call Montgomery home, ensuring that we have the right mechanisms in place for recruitment. This work and the creative thinking has positioned us for the next frontier. And I speak for our team at Alabama Power Company to say that we are thrilled to be able to partner today and celebrate and support the new Montgomery Lab Tech Accelerator. This new accelerator will recruit startup companies from across the nation to see firsthand the benefits of growing their companies right here in Montgomery, Alabama. At Alabama Power Company, we are committed to the spirit of boldness and innovation. We look forward to supporting the Montgomery Lab Tech Accelerator because it will identify promising companies to participate in this new endeavor and locate and grow right here. Our goal is to help create an ecosystem which tech-based companies can thrive. And we know that this accelerator is the perfect thing and a critical step for us to take. I congratulate Sharice and Marcus and all those involved on a wonderful step forward for the ecosystem in our city and in this region. Thank you.
Thank you, Leslie. I'd now like to ask Buddy Hardwick, the chairman of the Montgomery Industrial Development Board. The Montgomery Industrial Development Board has been a supporter of this from the get-go. They know that economic development is changing and that we are ushering in a new era of economic development and opportunity today. Buddy, we thank you for that.
Thank you, Anna. The Industrial Development Board was created in 1949 by the state legislature and has been rich in history, work over the history of Montgomery, working with the city, the chamber, and the county. And we have been involved in most of all of the economic development over the last several years that has happened in Montgomery. The chamber is promoting the development, and we're part of that, and the city and the county in a joint partnership. We're looking forward to participating in what is a new form of economic development, of which a lot of us have had a difficult time understanding. But in that, the IDB is looking forward to the new form of economic development by supporting companies and growth of the new sectors like the Montgomery Tech Lab project. Thank you.
I believe that concludes our remarks today. Before we adjourn, a few housekeeping notes. Members of the media participating virtually, I believe you have some call-in numbers. If you'd like to provide some comments on the Facebook feed or via the cell numbers that you should have in the releases. If there are any comments that we've got streaming through, we'll take those at the podium. Otherwise, we will leave this up to some personal one-on-one conversations at the close of this event. I think at this time we'll adjourn. I want to thank everyone for being here. Thank you so much for being a part of this vital growth and acceleration of our economy in Montgomery, Alabama. The best is yet to come. Thank you.